Hi, my name is Taylor Lloyd, and I'm studying both public health and global studies and social justice at Bridgewater State University.
And I'm Bailey Perry, and I'm studying statistics at the University of Minnesota.
For the UL Practicum, we were paired with Limerick's Gateway to Education, which is a nonprofit organization that runs off of community donations in order to provide students with low-cost tutoring services, as well as school uniforms, books, and supplies.
The kinds of activities we were primarily involved in included writing a donors report, as well as doing a cohesive marketing strategy to help aid with encouraging current and prospective donors, as well as doing a complete website update and creating organizational tools to increase communication both internally and externally.
A major takeaway from participating in the practicum for me was the experience of working in the world of nonprofit organizations.
And for me, it really was the experience of going beneath the surface and really getting to know the Limerick community rather than being a bystander in my study abroad experience, as well as the hands-on job experience that it gave us.
Because we need so much support around different areas within the project, it takes so much time and energy, and you have to know what you're doing. We got an email from UL, from Tracy and Bernie, to know would we be interested in having international students come and help us in some areas. So we sat down, myself and Karen, and looked at all the areas where we needed help with. And one of those areas was our website.
The website, which has needed to be fixed for ages, is now smart and sharp and snappy. It's been really well. The donor packs are going to be great, so when we go out to meet people in the wider world, we can say, this is who we are, this is what we do. It's really concise. It's not a tome that somebody has to read. It's in 5 pages, and it tells you everything about us.
They were very enthusiastic, and I was very surprised how fast it took on. Took the information in, and we were able to compile something very clear cut, which is what we wanted.
It was great to have somebody's kind of alternative vision, because you're inside in the project, you're working with it every day, so you kind of get focused on certain aspects of it. You don't see the whole picture, and it's great to have somebody come in from outside and say, do you know what, I think it'd be a really good idea, but because you're so focused on sales or timesheets or whatever, you don't see it. So it was brilliant to have that just a bright kind of external youthful view, just to say, I think this will work.
They gave their all. They took it very personal, which I love. I know if somebody, wants to feed into that, and that I will get the best out of them, and that is exactly what we got.
Judging by the conversations that I'd had with the girls and the kind of our continual progress and assessment, they had really enjoyed it. They had learned quite a lot about the way the world works, and even the differences between America and Europe. And, it had broadened their perspective on the way humanity is and the way the world is, and how people give back, and how not everybody expects, to be earning the big bucks, but it still is really important work. They got to meet kind of really honest, genuine Irish people, not people in an academic environment. They got to meet ordinary Irish people, which I think sometimes when you go away to study, you don't get that experience. You're enclosed in a very insular environment, and you're only surrounded by, people who think the same way you do. Whereas if you get out into the real Ireland and you meet real people, it'll broaden your perspective and your horizons.